Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley Hester, a senior scientist on the global Pharmanex product research team. Today I'll share how a modern lifestyle contributes to eye strain and how Pharmanex's eye formula can help care for your eyes. We rely on our eyes and expect them to be in excellent condition for most everything: work, entertainment, daily communications like messaging and chat apps, and much more. And while work may only last for 8 to 9 hours a day, our eyes start working from the moment we wake up in the morning to the time we sleep at night. Not only that, our environment and lifestyle have digitalized over the years, and more than ever now we demand that our eyes work tirelessly, facing digital screens all the time. This constant exposure to digital screens all the time causes what's known as digital eye fatigue. Did you know constant exposure to visible light can also cause eye problems? When specific wavelengths of visible light hit the retina, they cause oxidative stress and free radicals, which can cause damage to these important cells. When we get exposed to too much visible light, it causes damage, and our eyes have a hard time recovering. The central part of our retina, called the macula, is particularly susceptible to free radical damage. But that's the part of our eyes responsible for the central, high-resolution color vision we rely on. These unique wavelengths of visible light are emitted from sources all around us, not just from sunshine, but also from indoor lighting, cell phones, TVs, monitors, and tablets. All of these sources contribute to free radical damage to our eyes, and we can't avoid it. So what exactly happens to cause this free radical damage? First, this visible light, especially high-energy light from certain parts of the visible light spectrum, enters our eyes. It hits the back of our eyes on the macula. Remember, that's the central part of our retina responsible for seeing high-definition color vision, where it's absorbed by the delicate photoreceptor cells. That's what allows us to see whatever we are looking at. However, because some of the light is high energy, that excess energy can cause free radical damage to those delicate cells. Little by little, this free radical damage adds up and can start to damage the macula and retina significantly. That's one reason it's a really bad idea to look straight at the sun. It's that same principle, but on overload. Luckily, our bodies have a built-in solution to these problems. It just requires some specific nutrients, 2 carotenoids called lutein and zeaxanthin. If we get enough lutein and zeaxanthin through our diet or supplementation, these nutrients are preferentially deposited in the eye in a specific area called the macular pigment. The macular pigment exists to protect the macula from this high-energy visible light. Because it's located between the front of the retina and the delicate photoreceptors in the back of the retina. Remember, photoreceptors are the cells in our eyes responsible for us being able to see, so it's very important to protect them from too much free radical damage. The carotenoids in the macular pigment do just that. They absorb the excess energy so that it can't damage the photoreceptors in our macula. You need these carotenoids, but your eyes cannot naturally produce them. Additionally, most people don't get enough in their diet since most diets do not provide adequate carotenoids. Consumption of these nutrients in the average diet is only 1 to 2 milligrams per day in the US, which is simply not enough. We need more like 6 to 30 milligrams per day to get eye health benefits, as demonstrated in clinical studies. Now that we understand the problem and why we can't rely on diet alone to solve it, it's time for a better solution. Meet Pharmanex Eye Formula. It's powered by lutein and zeaxanthin, which are shown in research to support the macula by increasing the density of the macular pigment, which helps filter incoming light in the eye. This pair is believed to work in 2 ways. First, they are preferentially deposited in that macular pigment to increase the density to better help filter high-energy visible light. And second, they serve as antioxidants to quench light-induced free radicals and reactive oxygen species. In fact, iFormula provides a clinically effective dose of 10 milligrams of lutein and 2 milligrams of zeaxanthin to help protect the eyes from the harmful effects of visible light. You might be wondering, if you can get lutein and zeaxanthin in your natural foods, the answer is yes, but it may not be enough. Like I said before, the average intake of these nutrients is 1 to 2 milligrams per day, much less than what you get from iFormula. 2 capsules of iFormula provide 12 milligrams of lutein and zeaxanthin. To get an equivalent amount from your diet, you would need to eat 8 cups of corn, or 6 cups of broccoli, or 4 cups of raw spinach every day. Finally, iFormula also provides a blend of complementary nutrients for eye health, including vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, copper, and selenium. Now let's talk about the research and clinical studies that helped aid the development of this amazing product. First, we look at this study, AREDS-1. AREDS was a trial to investigate the effects of supplementation on the progression of AMD, age-related macular degeneration. They looked at the effects of taking antioxidants on the progression of AMD, as well as the effect of zinc and copper. One group of the study took both the antioxidants and zinc. Both the zinc group and the antioxidants plus zinc group saw improvements in various parameters of vision. And then a follow-up study, AREDS-2, looked at the effects of 10 milligrams of lutein and 2 milligrams of zeaxanthin and or omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, on AMD and also cataracts. Each participant could choose to add in the AREDS formula as well. The biggest effects were seen in people who had low dietary lutein and zeaxanthin. Among participants who had the lowest dietary intake of lutein and zeaxanthin, those who took AREDS with lutein and zeaxanthin had a 26% lower risk of progressing to advanced AMD compared to participants taking the original AREDS formula. AREDS-2 participants with the lowest level of dietary lutein and zeaxanthin who took a formulation, including those nutrients, had on average a 32% reduction in progression to cataract surgery. These studies are the core studies on which iFormula is based. Other vitamins and minerals that provide support for eye health are also important. This proves to be a more comprehensive solution based on the latest research. They are the reason iFormula contains vitamin C and E, zinc, copper, lutein, and zeaxanthin. To sum up, there are a lot of studies that support the dose of carotenoids found in iFormula. These are just a few examples of the research we looked at. These studies were done in humans at similar doses as found in iFormula, and all of them showed a positive benefit for some aspect of eye health. So the real question, what does this all mean to you? You will love iFormula because it helps reduce symptoms of eye strain and eye fatigue, helps support macular pigment layer that helps filter incoming light into the eye, helps provide support and key nutrients important for eye health and function, helps protect cells against oxidative damage, and provides nutrients that help to reduce glare sensitivity and improve contrast sensitivity. Most of the studies done on the ingredients in this formulation are at least 2 months long, so it does take a while for the benefits to build up. We recommend taking it regularly for at least 1 to 2 months to really start seeing some of these improvements. You will also love that iFormula is scanner certified. Lutein and zeaxanthin are 2 carotenoids that are preferentially delivered to the eye, but they also help to raise skin carotenoid score, an indicator of overall antioxidant status in the body. And like all Pharmanex products, iFormula went through our stringent 6S quality process of selection, sourcing, specification, standardization, safety, and substantiation. We selected well-absorbed forms of nutrients known for eye health, like zinc gluconate and natural vitamin E. Next, lutein and zeaxanthin are naturally sourced from marigold flowers. It is then carefully tested to ensure it meets all of our specifications, including appearance, capsule weight, disintegration time, and more. Next, it is standardized to vitamin C and E, zinc, copper, selenium, lutein, and zeaxanthin, and tested for heavy metals and contaminants, in addition to standard microbial testing for safety. Last but not least, it is substantiated by basing on the ARIDS 1 and ARIDS 2 studies, along with others on eye health. This 6S quality process is our science, your guarantee. iFormula is easy for you to integrate into your lifestyle. Simply take 2 capsules once daily with food. Lutein and zeaxanthin are carotenoids and fat-soluble, so taking it with food that has fat in it will help to improve the absorption. iFormula is great for adults who are exposed to harmful levels of visible light or who just want to support eye health. And before I end this video, let me share some great complementary products you can take with iFormula. ageLOC Wispan and Marine Omega provide EPA and DHA, 2 omega-3 fatty acids that have been studied for eye health benefits, especially in protecting the macula. In fact, DHA is present in higher concentrations in the retina than any other tissue in the body. Another great complementary product is LifePak. Besides a targeted solution for the eyes, it is also important to have a nutritional foundation consisting of essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants for general wellness. Your eyes work hard for you. Now it's time for you to take care of them. Get iFormula today.